Ah, tá aqui. Não posso perder minha AK, né? AK é vida.
What do we have here? A chair and a TV?
Pô, peguei
This isn't what I was
anel ali que
expecting.
aumenta a
What were
velocidade
you
em
expecting?
28%, velocidade
I
de
suspect
ataque
that this room has a specific function.
daquele jeito.
Que jeito. Muita velocidade. O Bárbaro que tinha um poder no
I
velocidade.
believe that the
Era massa.
unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked.
Durava aqui, acho que
Otherwise,
3
Dr.
segundos, mas era
would
massa,
not
ele
have been
batia.
able to initiate it.
Rapaz,
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor
batia.
bastards got hacked to bits.
Era massa. Saudade de jogar de Bárbaro.
So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually,
Esse jogo
it
tá
looks
tão legal
amazing.
que
A
o
rapture.
cara vai ter
I
até
wouldn't mind spending some time there myself, but I can't even imagine
ver se eu acabo
what's going
Atomic
on there right
Heart.
now.
Comrade
Daí eu vou
Sechenov
ver.
asked you to return to Chelamet.
Dar um
How will you
boostzinho
explain
no
this delay?
We
Hogwarts
can deal with
Legacy.
that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she
Daí,
tries to take off
se eu pegar o
again,
Last
she's
of
gonna
Us,
regret it.
vai
I'm
ter
sick
mais
of
Last of
playing
Us.
cat and mouse with her.
O Last of Us é 10, 12 horas, acabou já. É rapidinho. Esses jogos muito de história é mais rápido. Que roupinha feia, hein, mulher? Roupinha mais feia.
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Nossa,
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for
Roxinha.
yourself.
Hã? Pipoquinho? Aí
Ok,
mostra aí logo,
lead on.
Filatova. Filatova. Ah, peraí que eu... Filatova o nome, né? Filatova. $59. Já vai me trancar aqui.
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
Ah, porra, que isso?
Outro anel.
The fuck is this
Easy,
place? A
gente.
haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind, the volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Mas não tem umas cenas picantes, né? Do nada esse jogo começa uma cena meio estranha.
Keep going.
Parece que tem, velho.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him?
Tem mais
Why don't I
nada
make them
disso
all
que já
jump?
passou pelas
After
gêmeas.
all, we all live in a communist society. God damn you, jump!
Tem um com aquelas gêmeas lá.
Ah, mas elas só fazem a ondinha, né? Não tem nada de...
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people.
Tem uma coisa
He
pra
tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
O Schenov tá...
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow.
Schenov.
But I'll help you.
Schenov.
Whatever you're planning, I mean.
Schenov.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me. Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. Your mind is never free.
A man can be repaired.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw. Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care? And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
Quando começou o jogo eu já sabia que o Schenov
If you worked here
tinha
then,
feito isso.
why didn't you
Isso aí
try to
é culpa
stop
dele.
this?
Desde que
I thought
começou
it
o
was
jogo
for
eu
the
já
best. I
desconfiava.
thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my
Pra
time,
falar
wait for
nisso.
the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and...
Quem tu tá
You know
desconfiado
the
aqui
rest.
do diabo, que era a Lilith, é a Octavia?
É a Madre Prava. Madre Prava. Madre Teresa de Calcutá, hein?
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo.
Quase certeza que é a Lilith. Ela tá só te usando pra poder fazer o plano
My
dela.
head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, soldier. You won't even remember a thing.
Eu achei estranho essa Octavia, que ela...
Hallucinations
Ok,
are
me
serious
fala do
business.
tem uma
Well,
ali que-
I am a neurosurgeon. I can
ela pediu
probably
fazer um
help.
exorcismo,
if
aí
everything
depois
ends
chegou
well.
outro padre de outro lugar.
No thanks.
Aí não gostou,
A little
aí
vacation
ela
fixed
meio
me
que
right
se
up.
levou nele.
I mean, if
Então,
this
mas
all
ela é
ends
muito
well.
estranha,
A minha
entendeu?
sua
Ela que tem todo o poder,
Fine.
consegue fazer as coisas.
Listen, about
Não,
Victor.
mas nem é o mesmo
Ah,
da
yeah.
banda. É uma
What? Did you have no
personagem que
choice?
tem uma
You couldn't have
secundária ali.
acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're
Eu acho que
sorry?
secundário é difícil
What?
de ser porque
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not. You were just doing your job, right? Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. I loved him when he was different. He was kind, understanding, and didn't kill people.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, Free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
Hospital psiquiátrico. Não é legal quando tem exclusivo hospital psiquiátrico. Não deve ser um lugar muito legal, né? Todo o hospital psiquiátrico que eu visitei no jogo não era muito legal. Começando com o Outlast. Deu vontade de jogar o Evil Within 2 também. Eu zerei faz muitos anos.
Eu comecei a jogar o 2.
O 2 é
Gostei.
bem diferente do 1.
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Eu achava que era mais assustador.
Ah, fuck.
Vimos.
I'm so
Calma.
sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Ah, mas é que tu é
Yeah,
acostumado a jogar
exactly.
terror toda hora.
Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into
geralmente só
limbo,
vejo jogo
but
de
it can't be
terror.
stopped.
Jogo
How did you
filme de
interrupt it?
terror.
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big
Nem me dá mais
teardrop-shaped one.
tchan.
Right there, straight above us.
Difícil me
Do you
assustar
see
com
it?
filme.
There's
Pra
nothing
mim dá
there.
vários tipos.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it.
Difícil
Oh
me assustar
crap,
com
now it's
filme,
gone.
jogos.
It's a hallucinatory
difícil. Eu acho que teve
reaction, a side
filme, uma
effect of the
cena que
surgery
me
you
assustou.
underwent. The
Me assustou
reaction of a
mais daquele
damaged brain to
tchan.
the presence of a neuropolymer
Foi
implant.
no
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Invocação do Mal 1.
Did Sechenov not
Age of
tell you?
Empires.
So you don't know what's happening to you?
Invocação do Mal 1 teve a cena lá que tá da
Did you know what's
escada, que a
happening
mulher
with my
bate
head?
palma e aparece alguém atrás
I
dela
am
batendo
not
palma.
detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Vossod polymer extension
Daí a
is
galera
clearly
deu
receiving
aquele.
an unidentified stream of external
Qual que é o
data.
nome do filme?
What's
Invocação
that
do Mal 1.
interface? Who are you talking to?
Não,
It's a
Invocação
chatting
do Mal.
artificial librarian, an AI in my
O
polymer.
resto não chega a me assustar, não. Às
What are
vezes
you
dá
talking
um.
about?
Charles?
Acontece alguma coisa assim
Wait,
inesperada, que o cara pula na
What
frente,
data?
alguma coisa assim.
What
Dá aquele.
Vossod polymer extension?
The Vossod polymer
não chega a ficar
extension
com
was
medo.
developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What?
Tem um jogo
Yourself?
que tá rolando no
And why
PC
are you
que
calling
o
Dr.
trabalho
Sechenov
tem
Dmitri?
critério,
Who are you?
Daí fica aparecendo,
Comrade
né?
Major, this will be
Lugares
difficult
mais
to
aleatórios
explain.
assim, ele
I
aparece.
am
Charles.
Aquele,
Why
eu
the
joguei
fuck are
aquele
you all
Morgan.
staticky? What the hell
Morgan,
is
acho que
going
era
on?
Morgan.
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking
Era
is
Morgan o
true,
nome daquele
I
jogo,
should
nem
be
lembro
able
mais.
to access the archive right
É um
now.
bichinho
There
brancão
are
que ele
records
aparece.
about
É.
Critters.
Tipo, ele, na primeira vez, até ele, na primeira vez que ele apareceu, ele até me deu um
Named
sustinho.
Sheridan Zaharov. Code
Tipo, aquele, sabe aquele cagaço assim na hora que ele apareceu, que eu não esperava que ele fosse aparecer correndo. Mas as outras vezes já não me assustava mais, porque ele começou a
are you
repetir
there?
muito.
Fica
Nothing.
previsível daí.
Nothing.
muito previsível.
So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor
ficar muito
Zaharov was
previsível, já
developing
era.
the collective subsystems and worked on the module.
Tá difícil ser um
The
joguinho
one
de
you
terror,
have
terror
inside
mesmo
you.
assim.
They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
Fila Tova.
On himself. Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
É o ruim de comer pipoca que entra tudo no dente.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky.
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
O que aconteceu aqui? Cara, o bicho, o boss aqui tomou tanta porrada que ele chegou a se ajoelhar antes. Já visto isso? Tu stunar um cara e ficar ajoelhado na tua frente.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents
Tem uns
badly
stun, é
injured.
diferente desse jogo.
Technically
Fica
speaking,
stunado e
they
não
were
consegue fazer nada, não
clinically
consegue
dead.
tomar cura, não consegue fazer
Agent
nada.
Blesnar could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less
Aí
severe,
ele fica
it
stunadão,
was
fica
possible to
parado.
return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Alô?
Já voltei. Banheiro
beleza.
de boss dentes.
Cadê a outra fita?
Here's another one.
Acho que tem um vidro aí.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesnar in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Schenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
'Cause before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording. Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy? How did you know that? Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this?
Não aceitando.
The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Jelome. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char a ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei?
Boera.
You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right,
Vai dar trabalho matar, hein?
Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the Collective network. On Monday,
Minha bailarina vai dar
everyone
trabalho
who's
na minha
undergone
cabeça.
polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. it embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina.
Eu acho que eu acabei de achar
You
a
aren't going
cabeça
to
do
like what I'm
cara.
about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before,
Não,
but I
mas
doubt
tinha que era
anything
pra
could surprise
procurar
me now.
cara, mas eu acho
You
que
and
eu
your
acabei de
wife
achar a
served with the
cabeça
Argentum
dele.
unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent.
Chamava de
As a
Katia.
child, she
O
studied
nome dela era
ballet and made
Ekaterina.
significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
E a
Katia.
caveira?
Ballet and
E a
martial
caveira?
arts. Are
Huh?
you trying to tell me the boss is metal
fez uma
twins?
missão com uma mulher
No
que o
way.
nome dela
This
era
is total
Caveira?
BS. The boss would never do
Caveira?
something like
No.
that.
Just
Ah,
look
tá,
at
não,
me,
era
Comrade
secundário.
Major.
Caveira,
After
não,
I died, my consciousness was transplanted into
Saudade
this
da
glove.
veinha lá.
After your
No
wife
começo.
died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her
Vovô mais
professional
foda
skills
que eu.
into his bodyguard's
Matando
matrices.
grandão, tirando todo
This
mundo.
is... Holy shit.
Vovô
Fuck,
foda.
this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
Tá, então vai. Abre o bagulho aí.
Can we go, Major?
Claro, né? Vou ficar vendo o que aí?
I need a bit more time here.
Tem nada aqui. Tem? Nada, gente. Vamos embora.
Do you want to search for something else?
Okay, let's go.
Descobriu o segredo da ADC.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Ah, shit. Oh, here we go again.
No, not now. Not here.
Ixi, matei ela, você não?
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. How many times have we talked about this? Each book from my father's library was nothing
Faz.
but of the knowledge I sought. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge. That book is Human Greed and Human Evil. People have no time to dedicate themselves to science.
Deveria ter botão pra tu marcar
They're
como
busy playing with
não quer
money.
fazer nada.
They're playing with the power of the masses.
Portão.
Tem botão
Science
pra
Botão.
shattered to
vender, não
pieces by the
reciclar
hundreds. No one has ever
um
really
item específico. Aí tu marcava ele.
systems that exist now allow humanity to fully
É, tem o marcar só pra, pra vender, né?
É,
O gato parece uma bola de cocô branco. Ele vai pro mundo da imaginação e daí mata todo mundo. E aí quando volta ele tá caído no chão.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will be
Finally
lifted
back with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny.
well,
You took a real pounding, didn't you?
Will be
You were pretty
launched
close to
as
staying
planned.
there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops Squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You work for Sechenov.
Caralho, vovozinha é minha sogra.
Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
A princípio falta...
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong.
É, mas se tem como se fez na campanha? A campanha,
Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere.
Eu não tô na secundária. Só que agora eu descobri que falta
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Faltam
Anything will do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done with it.
Lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
I get it.
If you get
tem
it,
muita diferença quando acabar lá.
I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all.
Quando chegar lá, tu só mata o cara e acabou. Tem conversa com a menina lá. Descobre mais sobre a mãe dela.
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zakharov.
Chariton? You devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zina this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
Must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Kartinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging.
Tinha. De secundária, acho que tinha umas... O que eu passei ali, que eu vi, tinha umas... Mais de 10 ali. O pessoal com aquele iconezinho azul.
On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is. Whatever, lady. Why don't you show me what's in that arsenal of yours?
Sonny.
Boss final, boss final.
Honey, I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
Eu vou fazer leilão.
I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove.
Mas eu lançar míssil.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see, he is turning you against me. Sneaky manipulator.
Eu tô falando com a geladeira que seduz.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone
Aí
down.
sim, garota.
Whatever you say, master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me.
Aí sim, tem que guardar uns bagulho que eu tô cheio aqui.